We're live, back, better than ever because we missed an episode from IRL circumstances because being an adult sucks. With your host, the head goon, also known as the Big Cheese, also known as Lion's Mane because of my hair, and we got G Phone 71195. How you doing?
Some internet problems today. It's been fun.
Yeah, we are gonna record earlier, but his internet was just dying. It was just not. It wasn't good at all. But before we continue, what is the shirt of the week? Because this is a one episode week, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, today's shirt is just this bear drinking out of a red solo cup. I need Marshalls to sponsor us because I can't keep going there to buy shirts. They have to give me 5 shirts every week.
Really, that's where you go to the shop. I just figured
Oh yeah,
you pick like a nerdier
it's
store.
like Marshalls or like GameStop whenever they have
Yeah,
a
I was
buy
gonna
one
say.
get one sale.
Yeah, unfortunately, GameStop's where I get all my socks.
They have some dope socks too. Their apparel they carry is perfect. There's a sweet Kakashi hat there that I refuse to buy because it's like $25. But
A hat?
yeah, like as soon as it goes on sale, I'm gonna buy it though.
Interesting. Hmm. Like a snapback?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like I was for some reason I think like a mask. I'm like, when does Kakashi ever wear like a hat? You know. So, we got a fair amount to talk about, especially for one episode. Gotham Knights. They finally showed some gameplay, and everyone. So like everyone loves the Dark Knight, not Dark Knight. The what's his name?
Arkham Knight trilogy.
No. Blackwing.
Oh, Nightwing.
Nightwing. Thank you. I just froze. So people like the Nightwing like gameplay. So did I. But the Red Hood gameplay, uh, it
Why?
has something to be desired.
Why did they have to make it PG? He has
It, like
guns.
well, there's that, right? Like non-lethal rounds. Really, he just that's a whole different issue. Like, but
Yeah.
soul
So
jumping.
dumb.
so
So dumb.
why? Like, just give him a glider. No one cares.
Right.
No one would have. No one would have been like, man, why'd you give him a glider? Like soul jumping. Like, I get they're trying to be unique with each of them. We don't know the Robins or Batgirls, but I don't know how different it's going to be than a glider that Nightwing. Uh, uh, that wait, what's his name again?
Nightwing, you said it.
It
Yep.
is Nightwing. Okay, no, I don't know why I keep getting it wrong. And also like I don't know his gameplay seems not Nightwing, Red Hood. His gameplay just seems so like sluggish. It was
Yeah.
like he just didn't seem like in the right place at the right time. Like his shooting didn't seem good for like what seemed like a melee focused game. You know?
Right. Yeah, I get that he's supposed to be like the brute of the group, but like he needs to move a little quicker.
Yeah, he needs to move quicker. He just seemed really like stiff.
Yeah.
It was just I love that like you can plant a bomb on someone and then shoot it later. Like that was really cool. But I think they're trying to make him not melee focused. But the problem is that he kind of needs to be,
Right. For a
even with
game
his
like
ranged
this,
weapons.
like a beat 'em up, so to say
Right.
game.
So yeah, everyone's kind of up at arms about that. But besides that, they also canceled the PS4 and Xbox One version, which I think is great.
Yeah.
They, I guess they realized it's gonna be too much for those consoles, or they didn't want to put time into it anymore.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
they
a release
shouldn't
date.
have to.
I didn't know there's a release date. Did you see the release date?
Oh yeah, October.
Look out, Nintendo. The collector's edition though. That's
It's
that's
tight.
solid.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's really good. That's like the what's it called? What is it? Augmented reality collectible pin, whatever. What and then in-game content? The what is this? Skins, right?
Yeah, they're all skins. And then the
Boosted gear.
visionary visionary pack comes with it.
Visionary pack. You said?
Yeah, it's like a Beyond Suit style exclusive Night Watch by Jim Lee Transmog, and then boosted gear and more. Interesting.
It's hmm. Well, I mean, but now, do you think? Oh, there's also a map. Do you think this is worth $300 though? You're the collector, Finiciato.
It doesn't say how big the statue is. I'm gonna assume it's like huge to have all 4 of them. I feel like they could have gave more. So all you get really is the statue, the map, the key, and like an art book. I would have liked to see more, but I understand it. They can get away with it.
The box, yeah, like an art book. I'm assuming just the bulk of the price is the statue, or
Right.
I mean, actually, would you even consider it a
Actually,
statue?
yeah, I'll redact that. Yeah, it's totally worth it because it's a statue of all four characters. They
Right,
didn't
and they'll
just like
probably never
pick and
be.
choose.
Yeah, I mean, the only way to make it better is if like Batman himself was like jerking off in the corner.
Yeah.
It's
Just like laying on the ground.
yeah, over his dead body. Yeah, I'm hoping this game ends where Batgirl just gets crippled and then she becomes Bentley from Sly Cooper and just I mean yes, she becomes Oracle, but like she moves in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's my hope.
Yeah.
Just like crime fights in the wheelchair, has some kind of a
The final
uh,
boss battle in a wheelchair.
yeah. So I mean, now you were talking about how it was like basically confirmed that there is no 4 player, and because
Yeah.
apparently I was reading more into it, I guess the store listing for PlayStation was just wrong.
Yeah, they like accidentally put 4-player co-op and then they had to fix it. Like Rocksteady or whoever's making the game was like, yeah, that's not right. Change that.
That would have been really cool, but you'd have to have a lot more mobs to justify it. You know,
Right.
I mean, we don't even. I mean, we haven't even seen local co-op yet. Not even local. I'm sorry. Any co-op footage, right? We just know it
Well, they
has
showed
co-op.
like Nightwing and Red Hood fighting together. So I think that was like the co-op footage, but they didn't show a lot of it. So I want to
Right.
see more.
I also want to know if there's going to be any like what's it called, where they had in Arkham Knights. No. In Arkham Origins, where like is there any like online versus or is it just online co-op?
Right.
I can't imagine this is a split screen at all.
No, no, I'm pretty sure it's only on online play.
Let's see. Gotham Knights will be available in standard, deluxe, and collector's edition. Do we know what's in the deluxe
I
edition?
think it just comes with the Visionary pack content.
Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you just scroll
Oh yeah,
down. Oh, you get wow. Those are actually some really cool skins. Huh.
the Beyond ones, they're dope. What?
Yeah.
Nightwing
What?
becomes
They're really
Blue Beetle,
cool.
basically.
Futuristic. That's actually pretty dope.
That's awesome.
I mean, emote though. Like, if it's a single player game, emotes make no sense. So I'm very curious about that. 3 exclusive colorways. I don't know what that means. Night Watch by Jim Lee. What's a transmog?
It's so you can change the look of your armor without actually changing the armor. So you could always have like this look no matter what armor piece you have on.
Visionary pack includes following exclusive gear and cosmetics, Beyond suit style, character skin inspired by Batman Beyond animated series. It's like those skins are really tight, but if it's not online, I don't really care for it. I guess you know what I'm
Right.
saying. But
There's
also,
got to be something if they have emotes, right? Like, I don't know. It seems weird to put that in a game without any online play.
right. And then there's and also any pre-order bonus, you get the 233 custom Bat Cycle skin, which I feel like it could
Oh,
look cooler. The Bat
right.
Cycle, I like it seems so bare bones. Like
It just
literally the
seems like a
Dark Knights.
motorcycle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a motorcycle. Like the Dark Knights was cooler. Like I love the Dark Knights motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Who do you plan on playing?
Probably Nightwing. Nightwing or Robin.
I wanted to play Red Hood, but now I don't know anymore. They really got to fix them. And this whole soul jumping thing, yeah, they need to.
Yeah, change that.
Let,
Do
yeah,
do
change
something
that.
different. Give him like the crackdown jump where he like charges up for a sec and then just like launches in the sky.
I mean, that would I guess make more sense, but like, so we already know that they have hook shots. So why do
Right.
we
What
have
does he
this?
need the jump? He doesn't
Like,
need it.
I'm trying to like give him a jetpack. I guess. I mean, if that's what you really want to do, I don't know. It just seems weird. Just seems weird.
Here's my question. Do you think they'll announce a cloud version for the Switch at some point?
No, I don't, because this is purely on PS5 and Series X now. So I just like
They won't
I don't even think
downgrade.
a cloud version going to handle it at all.
Right.
I'm sure they want to explore the option, but um, either way, I mean, it still looks good. I'm still gonna get it. I just hope they change Red Hood. I hope they tweak them in some way. I
Right.
assume. Well, we don't know if it's crossplay, right?
I don't know actually.
I
I don't know if
don't
they
think it
announced that.
is. If it's not, then are you still gonna get it for the PS5?
I don't know. I'd have to get it for Xbox so we could play it together. Or
Right?
isn't it? It's supposed to be on Game Pass, right? I think.
Is it?
I
That
think.
no.
I. I think that was something they had said at some point. I like vaguely remember that.
I mean, it's saying that there's a good chance Microsoft and Warner Brothers will partner together to launch Gotham Knights on Game Pass, but nothing's confirmed yet. So, and plus, they'd probably say it closer to the release because then they get some pre-orders in before,
Right.
you know, and everything about. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it being confirmed. So, let's get on PC. Dirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think I could ever buy one of these games on PC. Didn't Arkham Knight like not work? Like they literally had to
Yeah.
refund the game because it was unplayable.
Right. Oh no, yeah, it was actually unplayable, and I'm not sure if they ever like fully fix it, but I still have to purely beat it on like console. I never actually beat it. I know what happens, everything like that, but at a point I just got tired of the car mechanics. But I know you loved it, so
Yeah.
uh,
I thought that game was so good.
you know what? You're a good game, so take that.
Speaking of good games. Go
You
ahead.
can continue. Nah,
Oh, Mario Strikers. They highlighted 10 members of the roster. It's
okay, so, look, okay, hold on. I
so
just want
good.
to say this.
I'm so
Look,
ready.
I'm happy with the roster. Don't get me wrong, but I really wish they threw in like a I don't know someone you aren't expecting. This is like such a safe
Right.
pick. Don't get me wrong. It's not. I'm not mad about it, but like I would have liked to see. Now Bowser Jr. would also been a safe pick.
They should
Link.
have put yeah, put like K-Roll in, right? If you're gonna do
Oh
like
yeah,
Donkey Kong and I assume Diddy Kong, right? Do like K-Roll or Cranky Kong or something. Something like
yeah, just
way left field.
right. Yeah, do something left field. Like I get all these were safe picks. I just look. You're probably gonna kill me for this. I don't think Toad should be there. I think he's more of the support player. Like or give me
Right.
what's his
I don't
name? The
it's weird
Toad
that they
guy.
picked him for the like 10 highlight members. Like we all
Right.
know Toad's gonna be there, but
Right.
like is he a coach now? Is Toad like a head player and not just a
Yeah, I think
minion
so.
this game? Like
What's the name of the Toad? Like the grandpa Toad?
Toadsworth?
Toadsworth. Yes, I want to see Toadsworth.
Yeah.
Toadsworth is a baller.
He's so good. He was so good in Mario Super Sluggers too. He needs to come back. He needs more time to shine.
Yeah, you really had to hit the tip of the bat though, because
Yeah.
he was really hard to get with because you had to hit with the tip or else it wasn't going anywhere. Let's see. Did they have more gameplay footage or it was just this, right? Like this showed
Yeah,
off.
they just tweeted this out.
It says although I mean it's still nothing confirmed yet, but it's still possible that there's gonna be more characters because they've been supporting all their sports games post launch. So I'm hoping that they add more characters. I mean,
Yeah, I assume there's going to be a ton more that are just like in the game. Like
I was
there's
gonna say
no
like
way
maybe
it's just
two.
there's no way it's just these 10, right? Oh, how many did like Mario Golf have when that launched? It was
10ish.
it was around there. Mm,
Yeah.
maybe it is just this roster then. For now.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, or like, well, I was gonna say Birdo, but that's also like a super safe pick.
Right. Birdo was
But
there. Daisy was in the older one. I
I
don't
don't know. I feel
think
like
people care about Daisy.
I just want to see Link or like, I mean, they could add a villager. That would been kind of interesting.
Yeah, just add third party
Yeah, I don't know
Nintendo
what.
or third party, like other Nintendo IPs into the games. It'd make them so much better. You
add
know it
a
works. You've seen how good Smash does. I don't know what the fear is. Like, oh, no one's gonna like Link playing soccer. Those people can cry.
and they'll still buy the game. Don't worry.
And they'll yeah. They'll still buy the game.
They'll still buy the game. Don't worry. Donkey Kong still punches the ball. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Let's get. But again, it's still ripe for crossovers. Like, wouldn't it be funny if like the Skyrim guy was there, like, or Todd Howard?
Right? Like I want the hype of Smash announcements, but for these like sports games, right? I want like Ganondorf to like do his like down B move down to score a goal, and then just to be like Ganondorf has entered the field, and then just like a montage of him kicking the
Dude.
ball.
Yeah, and he has the moveset too. Like, from Smash to do soccer moves, Captain
Right.
Falcon. Yeah,
Ah.
like as we think about it, like that's what I loved about Mario Sluggers. Like, it had like a huge roster. It
Right.
had King K. Rool, it had supporting characters from Donkey Kong. Had I mean, I wish Link was in there, but it's like they totally can. It really boggles me that they just don't. Like every Mario property could be like Mario Party. And
Oh,
even
yeah.
with Mario Party, they don't. I'm sorry, it could be like Smash. Because even Mario Party doesn't like bring crossovers for some reason.
No, they barely branch into like the minor Mario characters, let alone anything
It's like
else.
I loved it when you could play as like Boo. I thought that was awesome.
Oh, so good.
So yeah. Either way, super excited. There was no release date, right? Oh no, there was.
June
Okay,
10th.
launch time. Yeah, June 10th. June 10th. For some reason, I was thinking this is October. I don't know why. I'm getting like my dates mixed up. Let's see here what we got. Oh yeah. This is a Smite. Hey, we don't talk about Smite because nothing ever happens in Smite except for like the fact that it gets really cool crossovers for no real reason, like Avatar and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. But now, Slipknot, one of my favorite bands, is coming as a huge pack.
Yeah.
All 9
This
members.
is nuts.
And
we
3 of
were
their
saying
songs.
before, like, why does League not do this stuff? Like, Riot and Tencent have the money. Just add anything at this point. Like, this is what's keeping Smite alive in comparison to like core gameplay. Like, obviously Smite just gets blown out of the water, but like these crossovers, they honestly almost get me every time.
And 3 of their successful songs, like, like, does it just play in the game? I mean, like in the match, because that's really cool. Like, all
Yeah, I guess so.
Duality, Psychosocial, and Devil and I, they're all great songs.
It's a
Play during
genius
matches in
play.
which fans are competing as one of the they'll play during matches in which fans are competing as one of the Slipknot characters. The songs kick in on rotation based on battlefield action, which makes getting a kill or destroying a tower even more engaging as familiar Slipknot tunes continue. Dude.
It's a genius play by Slipknot, right? Because then streamers play them, and then they can copyright them and take them down.
Big
Double
brain.
the money. You bought my skin, and now I take all your revenue. Thank you.
Actually, but that's a really good point, though. What will happen? I'm gonna be really pissed as a Smite player. Well, I mean, I'm not a Smite player because well, anyway, and I'm just playing, and then bam, copyright strike music. Are they gonna turn off copyright for the song?
Yeah, I don't.
And
I don't
also, what I'm confused about is this like a game mode? Oh no, okay, so no, it says here.
No, it's
Slipknot
unlocked through the battle pass.
Slipknot, just like the previous Smite crossover, Slipknot one will change a few god in the band members. Poseidon represented by Corey Taylor, Sid Wilson, or Craig Jones. Check as Jim Root. Oh, okay, so like one god, quote unquote, gets like can be 3 different Slipknot members.
Oh,
Which,
okay.
and then it has like a couple different ones. I'm not gonna name all of
That's
them.
sweet. Yeah.
Right. That's really cool.
They
So then,
apparently did a Transformers crossover at some
Yeah,
point too.
yeah,
That
there's
is nuts.
yeah,
Ah,
we're missing out. We're playing the wrong.
I
game.
know. I know.
There's
Every
too much
time they
stuff.
announce one of these, they kill it, and I just want to go play it, but then I don't want to play the game. So
And then I realized I don't want to play the game. Yeah, like we missed the Avatar one. I mean, Ninja Turtles. Slipknot just makes no sense. I never heard of a game doing a literal band.
yeah.
Does it? And why Slipknot? Like, they're like actual hardcore. So, but you know what? Oh my, I didn't even think about this. I'm watching the trailer. Like, their guitars are like their weapons, where they're like axes and stuff. It's really cool.
Cowards Riot. Give me the Cardi B Timo crossover that I dream of.
Dude, no, give us Pentakill Timo. That's what.
Yes. Yes.
Like on a pan flute. Transformers. What did man? If I could dunk on kids as Megatron, I'd be pretty
Dude,
happy.
seriously. Uh,
I just want to know how this like who at Smite was just like, man, what crossover haven't we done yet? And some guys just jamming out the Slipknot. I was like, dude, what are you doing? She's like, I'm jamming out. Like, that's not a bad idea. Like, okay, I guess. Because like really though, like how many Slipknot fans are also Smite players? I'm not trying to like
right?
like slam on Smite players at all, but it's like I don't know the correlation.
Yeah, it's a little baffling, but
It's currently unclear how players will acquire the 9 new skins for the 3 gods, or if the tracks are sold separately. Yeah, do you have to like buy the track for in game? Because if
yeah,
I
I
wonder
don't
how
know.
that. Yeah,
I assume it'll be like a whole pack thing that you can
and then they're
buy.
got that an option for like turn off licensed music. I think they're gonna have to have
Right,
that option.
right.
So yeah, if you catch the head goon as Corey Taylor, and I'm just dunking on kids at Poseidon, mind your business.
Do people still play Heroes of the Storm?
No, no one plays that. I
Oh,
think
that
they
poor
officially
game.
killed it.
Oh,
I'm
did they?
pretty sure
Okay, good.
because I'm pretty like I think I know they stopped the competitive scene.
Those poor guys. They
Like
never
like
stood a chance.
well no I mean like they had like all the funding. I forget what happened. There was like a lot of controversy. They killed official esport support. It doesn't mean esport has ever really died. Like, would they ever announce champions? I don't think so. I haven't seen
No.
any articles recently about like, yeah, this
If
is
they do, yeah, there's like no hype around them, and they just go way under the radar.
which is really weird because like the game had the perfect properties they just ruined it. That's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
no need to like delve into that one. Okay. I'm not sure if how in depth you read this article, but apparently Nintendo says the transition to its next console is a major concern for us. Hmm, a major concern, you say? Uh, what if you just make a Pro and have the same cartridges?
Right?
Uh,
What do you need a new console for? Just keep upgrading the Switch. Because you've screwed yourself, right? Because now the next generation, whatever you decide to do, you either have to make another hybrid system or go back to making a handheld and a console.
right.
So, or better yet, you just keep with the Switch. The Switch is just the console from now on. Make like 60 different versions of it and keep it going for as long as you want to until you figure it out. And that's it.
What I'm worried about is I've said this before is that like if they just don't care about backwards compatibility because now they have Switch Online, so it's like if they make a new Switch, like is it gonna be new cartridges? Like it's getting kind of annoying to like switch from discs to cartridges, and
Right.
it's
No,
like
it should just stay the same format. It should honestly it should still be like the Switch, right? All the same games and stuff, but just
right,
like upgrade the hardware.
yeah,
And guess
like
what? Even
tenfold.
if they upgraded the hardware to where the PS5 and Xbox Series X were like right now, they wouldn't have to worry about it for honestly like 20 more years. They'd be they'd be so
Modestly,
far ahead from where they normally are, right?
right?
Like
Because
they'd
at
have
this
nothing
point
to worry about.
they need like a big boost. Like, because
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's just they're so far behind. It's sad.
Right.
Look, and I get it because they're portable. That they make cuts. I totally get that. But now it's really catching up to them.
Right. This thing is
And
basically a 360 and PS3. That's 2 generations ago. Like
right, and only they can make it like look glossy.
right.
You know, no, every other game's gonna have its frame problems, including their own like Breath of the Wild. And I do, like the analysis said, I don't know how they're gonna make Breath of the Wild 2 run any better.
Right.
So, but anyway, let's see. Farrakama he apparently also hinted that there's going to be some form of backwards compatibility that could be utilized in the next game console in order to maintain and expand Switch's audience to 100 million plus users. That's very true. It's going to piss off a lot of people if there's no
Right.
backwards compatibility. I just don't think it's going to be that difficult. I think all you have to do is like
Just make the system work with the same
ch-
cartridges.
Well, I was gonna say adapt the cartridge slot, kind of how like the Game Boy Advance adapted, where it could play Game Boy Color games, and because it was the same width and diameter and the same plug-in. But in this
Right.
case, you just like change the or
Right.
like
Have like a smaller slot inside if you're going like a bigger cartridge for like a
yeah,
bigger
I was gonna say
slot.
like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I have a bigger slot and for a bigger cartridge, but that could also hold a smaller cartridge.
Right.
Like I
Or
don't care
do
how
do what the DS had, right? Where it was like the Game Boy player on the bottom and the DS on the top.
right.
Like that works too. You can do it. I know you can. You did it 20 years ago.
Like I like the cartridge system, and I don't care if the game looks ugly on a cartridge because no one displays a cartridge, right? It's the
Right.
case.
Right. And
No,
the
no,
cases
like
are nice. I
even if the
love the Switch cases.
even if the cartridge was like a rectangle, but from top to bottom, elongated, I guess would be the word.
Right.
Like even if the cartridge looked weird, I wouldn't care because no one looks at the cartridge. We just look at the case.
Right.
Speaking of that, I wanted to tell you this. I was like, I don't, I was thinking about it in my terrible 24-hour adult run of how long can I not sleep for, and I was like, I wonder what generation had like the best like game cases, and I believe it was an N64 because they had they were like cardboard boxes, and it was like it was
Yeah.
literally a display.
They
It's
were
like
clean.
I think they've like continuously gone
Yeah.
downhill because you lose like manuals and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, Switches are nice, but like the Series X and the PS5, like it's all like
Oh, it's useless.
completely,
It's
yeah.
literally
It's
there
like
for
taken
the
up
disc.
by, yeah, it's like taken up by like the wording, by like ratings and stuff like that. At least Switches look really clean,
Right.
but N64, that was a good time. That was a good time. Let's see here. Invest in Switch stacks, blah blah blah. So yeah, I mean, at least they're still looking into it. God, I really hope for a new Switch by Breath of the Wild 2. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what it needs. Not that I'm gonna want to play it. I'm gonna get it, unfortunately. But okay. Anyway, did you see this? The new top 10 best-selling Nintendo Switch games.
It did. I honestly couldn't remember the old ones, but I know that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl had slid in there.
I'm not surprised by that. Apparently,
No.
Brilliant Diamond is now the best Pokemon remake, like sell sold.
Yeah.
Which, look, I don't think it's I don't think it's the best one. I really don't. I think. I mean, I love the Omega Ruby personally, but it's just
Yeah. It
I
was
guess a
like
bad opinion.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Fire Red and Leaf Green. I would say Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but Gen 2 sucks so bad that it just gets knocked all the way down. Uh, I'd say like, yeah, yeah. I'd say Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, right? Like those games were not bad. Everybody just didn't like the direction they had did, and again, it's the Pokemon community is like make changes. Okay, here's a change. Yeah, we don't want that. You're idiots. Like, come on. There was surprise there was a Pokemon sale the other day. So I picked up Let's Go Eevee because I only had Pikachu.
Oh, really?
Because I want to do like shiny hunting in that game because it's really easy, but it's
Yeah.
just like nonsensical fun. So,
Uh-huh.
but it was on sale for $30 and I was like, yeah, I'll play this game again.
Wait, couldn't you just shiny hunt in Pikachu?
No, because I had already caught the legendaries and I didn't
Uh,
want to like reset my complete Pokédex for that one. So,
isn't it only like 78 or like 100 Pokemon though? It's like.
yeah, it's the original 151. But
And when you just put it in you could just put it in Pokehome and then just.
it's
I
besides.
wasted my money.
It was on sale. I had to get the deal. Pokemon sales don't come that often.
Oh yeah, don't you get something like in Sword and Shield for having EV save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, this list isn't. The only thing that surprised me is Ring Fit Adventure. I'll never understand how it sold 14.0. I'll just say 14 million. I just don't get that.
it was literally COVID did that. Everybody bought that game to play it at home while everybody was stuck inside for like a year. And it sold incredibly well. Here, Japan, the West, everywhere else, like it did really well.
It just makes me happy that Smash Ultimate has more than Breath of the Wild. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then Animal Crossing beats it, and then Mario Kart
Right,
8 will reign supreme forever.
yeah, it'll never be taken down until
And
Mario
and
Kart 9 comes out.
which is not happening because they have
Right.
the booster pack at least for 2
They
years,
delayed it
literally
for
for two.
2 years. Yeah.
Because at one point they're like, wait, we can make DLC for Mario Kart 8 instead of making Mario Kart 9. What? Also,
Yeah.
they're gonna skip 9. I'm calling it. There's not gonna be a Mario Kart 9. It's gonna be Mario Kart 10. No one ever. There's no iPhone 9. There's no. Everyone skips 9 because like apparently it's a very ugly number. So
Right.
and
It'll be
10's
like Super Mario Kart or something like that.
it's just gonna be yeah, Mario Kart like and it'll just be parentheses not 9.
Yeah. Just call it
Yeah, so
Mario Kart.
congratulations, Switch. You are selling hundreds of millions of games. Woo.
Good
No
job.
one saw it coming.
No one believed
Uh,
in you.
wow. I mean, in like comparison, no one believed you. Metroid Dread has basically 3 million sold, which doesn't crack the top 10, unfortunately. In fact, it just far from top 10, but
Yeah.
that's still a success.
That's
It's
really
like
good for a Metroid game.
right. It's the best selling in the series. So I never played it.
It was good.
It looked too
It was a good
spooky.
2D game.
Was it worth $60 though? Tell me that.
Yes. The
Okay.
replayability on the Metroid games is really good. And especially with like the boss rush mode and stuff they added later.
Oh yeah,
Like,
sure. They
totally
added
worth
more.
it.
Right. Yeah, give me more ideas to cosplay as.
Literally the only Nintendo game where they recognized speedrunners and was like, hey, here's a speedrunning mode. Go for it.
Yeah. And everyone else in Nintendo's community is like, "What the? Like, what?
Yeah, right.
Where's the-"
We've been asking for randomizers in Pokemon for years.
Dude? If they give a randomizer, it would be the end of the world because they'll never do it for some reason.
Right.
They'll never do it, but it would be nuts. They would corner the market. Like I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how hard it is to program a randomizer, but if the fans can do it, I'm sure they can do it.
Right.
So, all right, let's see here. What do we got? Oh yeah, this is a kind of a weird story, but so there's this Australian, right? Yeah, Australian Fortnite cheater. Fortnite Epic Games took this guy to federal court in Australia. His online handle is Blaze FN. Sold Fortnite cheats, got caught, was sued by Epic Games, and now he has to. It doesn't tell you how much, but he has to pay it back to Epic, and then Epic's like, okay, cool. Now we're gonna donate all to where is this?
Child's Play.
Yeah, some a charity for was it dying children?
In hospitals.
Dying children. Okay, let's not. We don't have to sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like it's like so. Epic's just like, yeah, this is just pissed in the water to us. So
Right. We're gonna take you
So-
down, but we don't care what happens really. So
we don't care about the result. It's a statement, and I mean, he then had to publicly apologize. Let's see. I am also
sorry.
subject to legal restrictions that prevent me from doing this in the future and have to pay a monetary settlement, which Epic will donate to charity. I'd like to apologize to the Fortnite community. What I did was illegal and gave players an unfair advantage over the other people who play by the rules. There's definitely not a gun to my head. I won't do this ever again. Oh my God. Wait, I don't have that article up. This is way more important. Is it? Wait, do I have it up? Um, hold on a second. It's really funny. It has to do with the Halo League. Oh, I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna tell you what happened. So, in Halo Infinite, there was this Halo Infinite pro player. Have you heard about this? The guy who got fined. It's really funny.
Sounds kind of familiar.
So there's a Halo pro player. Season 2 launches. It's really buggy, and mind you, he's in pro play, and he kind of goes on this rant. He's like, "This is terrible. Like, why would you release the game like this?" And so the pro scene or like the pro league fines him like $1,000 for like I guess talking bad about the game.
Mouthing.
And
Right.
on Twitter, he's just like, I'm sorry, and then like spaces it for nothing. I've done nothing I said was wrong. It's so good.
That's
He's
great.
he's like, yeah, I apologize for nothing. The game is dog water. Talk about the article while I find this guy.
Okay. The Fortnite one?
Oh no, we'll go next one.
Oh, okay. Next one is Assassin's Creed streamer beats all 12 mainline games without taking damage. I think that's nuts. Not for the like original ones because I feel like that's pretty easy. But like once you get to like Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla, these big open world RPGs, like you're getting hit sometimes. They're not as like stealthy as the old ones where you could literally sneak through the whole game.
Also, in Assassin's Creed 3, you literally had to go to the Revolution, and you were like shot at
Right,
like
you're on the
the whole
front
time.
lines of a revolution fight where bullets are flying. How did you not get hit by something? That's crazy. If he got hit like once, did he just like have to restart the whole game? Like that's nuts.
I, or like, is it the whole game or the whole series? Like, he did it back to back, right?
But yeah,
Where
yeah,
did
that's
they go
crazy.
that? I think he took down the tweet, but oh my god, I wish I could find it. That it was well, either way. Apparently, I was wrong. He got fined $2,500, and then he was also fined a further $750 by his team.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
Let's see.
it says here if he failed a single objective, then he would restart the entire run. He acknowledged that the
That's
series would often have scripted instances of forced damage, which he didn't count against his run. Whenever he was forced to take damage, he would just note them in his YouTube descriptions, of course. On his first playthrough, he focused on identifying problem sections. On his second playthrough, he used an iterative process to find strategies that would help minimize or eliminate risk. My gosh.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how the people do it. I really don't.
Right? How do you. He still beat 12 games in 9 months. It took him 9 months to do it.
Okay, so wait, like,
Oh, he undertook the challenge in October of 2021. And then his like actual run of doing it took him 9 months, which he just finished a few months ago.
oh, hold on, I found it. Being fine, Keck W. I'd like to take this moment to apologize to absolutely nobody. I stand by everything I've said.
That's nuts.
Dude, what a
you get
hero.
away with that. Yeah, come on.
Like the people to apologize to absolutely nobody. I stand by everything I said. Not wrong. Sorry, that was like my favorite story of the week, and I'm just so happy I could bring it up. This so with this, I wish I had this kind of commitment to stuff.
Right?
Like,
Apparently, Bahadori, who's the streamer, he also did Batman Arkham Knight and Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. He's also currently working on a no damage run of God of War.
so I feel like
sounds...
Batman and Arkham City would probably been the easiest, only because like unless he was playing on the mode where you don't see the sensor,
right?
You know, like then realistically you can counter everything. Like I mean, it's still difficult. Don't get me wrong. You'll make mistakes, but God of War though.
He also did the Valhalla on Master Assassin's difficulty, which I assume is the like hardest difficulty. That's gonna be Master Assassin.
Dude, this guy's like, I'm so bored with video games that if I get touched, I'm done.
I need to make them harder.
All right, go to Elden Ring. Go to Elden Ring. Go to Tetris. Do it without. Do every move you make has to be a Tetris.
Right.
No block can hit the ground. It has to just delete. Let's see. Because the game designer didn't force the player to take damage, his least favorite was the first Assassin's Creed, which he felt was too camera reliant. Yeah, I mean, and also in Assassin's Creed 1, you can do double assassination, so you can like kill two at once. And I assume Brotherhood was easier because you could like summon your minions on people and like
right. You didn't even have to do anything most of the time in that game.
And what's it called? Black Flag. You also, and it was known to be way too easy because the counter system was like very on your side. So. Right. Whatever. I mean, either way, I'd actually like to watch this guy if next time I think about a streamer and his no hit runs.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how he plans it out. You know,
yeah,
it's like
he apparently he did just like a full playthrough of all 12 games just to like plan
what's gonna happen.
So yeah.
Man, you know how unbelievably upset I'd be if you're at the very end. You know, it's because it's not like he's using like speedrun strats. He's literally, you know, like right. I'm hit. All right, I'm done. And I'm done.
What's crazy? This guy only has 1.4K subscribers. Like I feel like he should have way more for doing stuff like that. Like even these videos only have like the most the most viewed one has 1.7K.
All right, so well, getting good publicity,
Yeah,
which
Marshall's
we totally
driving.
need too. Check our TikTok and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our YouTube and our Discord and literally everything. Please, I want to feed my family.
I need money.
I need money. We all do. All right, moving on. Okay. Apparently, Valve's being sued by Wolfire. Let's see. Yeah, ruled that Wolfire Games lawsuit has merit, so it's actually gonna go through. They're basically saying that Steam has way too much power and is like using it to like control their own market and making sure certain games don't sell well. I don't.
Wait, so Wolfire's the guys who make Half-Life and Portal? Oh no, sorry.
You know,
I read that wrong.
Steam makes Half Life.
Right.
How am I on this podcast? You don't even know who makes Portal. Jesus Christ! God damn it! Oh, can I? Yeah, I can say whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it says allegation that Valve uses a combination of written and unwritten rules to enforce control over developers, influencing how games, even non-Steam enabled ones, are sold and priced. So I remember reading that like the game developers actually, besides the initial price, they don't ever really control when it goes on sale. They like sign like an agreement that basically Steam controls it.
Right.
Which I mean, I would argue this is more of like a problem with the algorithm. I can't imagine Steam purposely doesn't want games to fail. You
No,
know?
like I don't under yeah, it's definitely like a problem with their algorithm, not like Valve's evil intent or whatever. Because there's always like a new games list, right? There's sales every week, and it's like always a variety of stuff on sale. And then there's the summer sale and winter sale. That like literally everything on
Everything
Steam
goes
is
on
on
sale.
sale. So
Right. It's like I could understand this argument more if like Epic and Green Man Games, if like there was no other marketplace and they're like, yeah, we're suing you because you have a monopoly. I kind of understand, but I don't know what the problem is. Did their game just fail and they're
well,
pissy
that's
about it?
why I went to their website to see what they made. They have made
Mm.
garbage.
Nothing you'd reckon I'd recognize.
Black Shades for the iPhone,
Never.
Lugaru the Rabbit's Foot for the iPhone. Receiver I've heard of, but that has no like craziness to it. Overgrowth, which I've never heard of, and then Receiver 2.
We're just
I
gonna.
it just sounds like
They're
nonsense,
they're
right?
saying that, yeah, their argument is that basically Steam is distorting the market and just like maybe I guess they're mad maybe because like AAA games are getting more, I don't know, front page headlines. But I also assume
But
they
like
pay
those
for
are the
that.
games that sell, right? Like yes,
Right.
indie games like do very very well, but
They can, yeah.
you know, if it's between Receiver 2 and God of War, I'm gonna pick God of War.
I'm gonna pick God of War. Yeah, they also had another apparently claim, but it was dismissed. Apparently, that Steam was operating two markets, a gaming market and and a store, and that Valve shouldn't tie them together. I don't, dude. They just okay. This is just like they just have some Valve just like hurt them. I guess Valve is like they're like a personal vendetta against Valve. I don't know what the
Right.
problem
So
here.
like what are they they're saying like Valve markets their games before anybody else, but you
I don't
forget
even see that either.
Valve hasn't made a new game in like excluding the VR game, hasn't made a new game in 20 years. Like what are they're marketing Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Like
Yeah,
who
I see.
cares, right?
I never really understood that problem. It's like, well, okay, so this is Valve's platform. Why wouldn't they be allowed to advertise their own game? You know, it's like they
Right.
made it.
Especially when
Like,
they're like 15 to 20-year-old games. Half-Life 2 is on sale for like 99 cents every week.
the
Do you
orange
think
box collection is
Valve's
like $5.
making that much money? They're literally selling their new system at a loss. Like Valve doesn't care about the money. Like, come on.
So and apparently there's a quote somewhere. I can't. Let's see. Oh, as a dominant platform, when developers list their games on multiple PC stores, the majority of their sales will come through Steam. I believe this makes most developers afraid that if they don't sell on Steam, they will lose the majority of the revenue. So, as developers, avoiding Steam would add unacceptable risk to the already high risk of game development in general. I know that most developers have little or no choice but to sell on Steam, as do as they're told by Valve. Okay, that's stupid because no
I
one's forcing you to be on. Valve isn't forcing you to have your game on there,
right,
but they're
but
just the biggest
Steam's
market.
right,
They're the best
extremely
market,
popular.
right?
It's either Steam or Epic at this point, right? And
Right.
even Epic is like, it's
It's
iffy.
like getting better, but it's never going to be the same.
Right.
They're giving free games, and I get that, but this is like that's so stupid. Like it's yes, I know there's a problem with Valve taking like too big of a cut, and there's probably an argument for that, but they are the biggest, and you have a choice of if you want to be on there or not. If you don't want to be on there, you have other options. Like I don't know how does
Yeah.
that make any sense?
I don't know.
What's
It sounds like nonsense. It sounds like they're upset that their game hasn't sold millions of copies and they're just looking to blame Valve for the problem.
right? And it's like and mind you, Steam also doesn't buy they don't make deals for for PC exclusives, right? They never. And yes, they make their
Right.
own games, but they never actually, like they don't like oh Hitman for a year, like Epic does because Epic has to. So
Right.
like let's see here. The reason PC games go through sales,
Hell, Amazon owns GOG and they still put their games on Steam because they know
right.
billions of people just use Steam. Like,
Right. Microsoft also had a storefront, and they're like, yeah, you know what?
right.
We'll start putting our games on Steam because it's just such a big, it's just such a big marketplace, and it's where to go to sell your game. It's just the like, well, if someone else gets as big as Steam, then go to them. Like,
If I was Valve, my answer to this would be just to like pin these guys' games like to the storefront like all the time, and just always have them on sale for like 99 cents. Just, we never discount games, right? So here you go.
Sorry, here's $1. Here, everyone buying your game for $1. We're losing money off of it. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, you complained, so this is your punishment.
Uh, like and mind you, like Ubisoft stopped. Well, I'm not sure if they brought it back, but they stopped putting their games on Steam for a long time because they're using Ubisoft UPlay, which is terrible, and they're like,
Right.
and also mind you, Xbox and PlayStation and everyone else take a very big cut. Like Valve takes 30%, right? I'm pretty sure Xbox and PlayStation also take 30%. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like I think Epic's the only ones like, hey, we're gonna do 12%, which is great, but I just think these people are just being
Right.
unreasonable.
And
But
I just pulled up their latest game receiver 2 on Steam. It has 2,000 very positive reviews, right? So people are buying this game. I I I don't I don't get it. Like,
our game did well, but not well enough.
yeah. I don't whatever.
So oh well, that's these people are. I'd like to see how it goes. I mean, it's going to court now, so.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. I'd like to explain why Wolfire seeking representation in game developers. I did not set out with the goal of suing Valve. I personally experienced the conduct described in the complaint. When I asked Valve about this plan. Huh. All right. Well, this is actually interesting. So when I asked, let's see. I decided that I would provide my game Overgrowth at a lower price to take advantage of the lower commission rates on other platforms. I intended to write a blog post about the results. But when I asked Valve about this plan, they replied that they would remove Overgrowth from Steam if I allowed it to be sold at a lower price anywhere, even from my own website, without Steam keys and without Steam's DRM. I actually remember this. I think they received for this before, but yeah, Steam has a policy where like if you sell your game for like $30 on there, you have to sell it $30 everywhere else. I'm not sure how legal that is. Personally,
Like
I don't ever.
everywhere else on a computer or
I think so. Yeah.
okay.
So like Epic Games also has to be $30. So it's like, because that's like your commitment to like Steam. Like I want you,
Right.
like we'll take you on Steam, but you can't be a different price anywhere else. And I assume they do that because they have so many sales, so that way, like the sales always gonna look better on their platform versus like Epic's.
Right.
But I also don't think it's really fair. I mean, because you're the game developer, you should be allowed to set the price of your game. I mean, like I guess it's like if it's $30 on Steam, but they take 30%, maybe you make it 20 on Epic because they only take 12%.
Right.
So I guess basically it just comes down to like should Steam take that away from their contract? And that's a hard question to answer.
Right. I don't know the logistics like of what they're signing their contract when they put the game on Steam or whatever. So
I believe that they're taking away competitors' stores' freedom to compete by taking advantage of their lower commission rates. Hmm. Because I just don't know how, like in a real world situation, like I mean, I assume you can barter, like, hey, we're gonna sell you this bulk of product for X dollars, and then you have a different contract with a different retailer, like, oh, we managed to get it for a lower price, you know. That's usually isn't that usually the case?
that's what
I'm not
Walmart does. That's
right,
why
right.
like, Walmart can sell a brand new physical game for $50 while GameStop, Best Buy, everybody else, they have it for 60 because they're like, yeah, we'll sell, you know, 20 million more copies than all these other guys because we have more foot traffic than all of them. And most of the times they're like, yeah, go ahead. Like,
Yeah, I always wondered. I never thought about it like that. I always wondered like why I saw the games like I'm like, why did I just buy it at Walmart? It's like $50.
yeah.
Granted, they never have
Oh,
a
yeah.
pre-order bonus, which kind of sucks, but
Right.
it's like the one downside. So,
I don't know.
I mean,
It's hard to say, right?
like, is Steam allowed to say like do this?
Right.
That's my question. But I don't know how much they would lose if they didn't have that. It's like so like if there's let's say I was gonna buy God of War Ragnarok, and it was $60 on Steam, but it was $50 on Epic. I would still buy it on Steam because of the convenience. I'm like I hate having my
Right.
games separated. That's my logic.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like I've bought in stuff through like Green Man Gaming, right? Like I've bought in Steam codes through there because they've been on sale on there, but not on Steam itself.
Because I think because they can't Steam can't make other competitors like choose when they have a sale for a game, but they can say like, hey, your game can't be a different price. You know what I'm
See,
saying? So like
right. Oh, okay. See,
so
that makes a little more sense, I guess. I don't know. I
it's
feel
so
like,
weird.
right? I feel like Steam should just be like, whatever. You guys can do whatever you want. You've sold, 2,000 copies of your game. Cool. We're done. Like, and just kind of let it go.
Oh, and not to mention because like they're most games that go to Steam are innately tied to Steam keys, and it's like you said, like you bought a game from a different website, they still provide you a Steam key.
Right.
So I mean, because like in that sense, I can totally understand why like why should they be able to sell it lower if it's still going to be on my platform? You know,
Right. Yeah. That, see, that,
like
that makes sense.
but like if it's on Epic where you don't get a Steam key, then I don't think Steam should really have any say as to like what you price your game on there is because it's not going through Steam anyway. You're not
Right.
getting a Steam key.
Maybe that's what they mean. I I don't know. I
Let's see. Other developers who charge lower price on the stores contract have been contacted by Valve, telling them that their games will be removed from Steam if they did not raise their prices on competing stores. Like, do they just look for other games? Does Steam have like a like a
I
commit
guess
like a
so.
they're like Nintendo ninjas, man. They're just like scouring the internet, just like that game's $2 up on Epic.
Right. I feel like they have so much money. Like what do you care? Right?
Yeah, Gabe Newell's he's a god, so he can do whatever he wants,
Yeah. I
literally.
guess so.
I mean, we should have made our own Steam, our storefront, Goons Games, and well, it'll just be Goons and Games, I guess. But Goons Games and Games. Excuse me. So anyway, we got a few more things before we head on out. Riot Games, they're suing. They're finally. I've always wondered about this. they're finally suing the Shanghai-based mobile game developer. Where's
Mobile
where is
Legends.
it? Mobile Legends Bang Bang. No, you got to get it right. Mobile Legends. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. So Moonton had a game called Mobile Legend 5v5 MOBA, which Riot sued because it was a straight ripoff of League of Legends.
Right.
Uh, let's see. A federal judge declined to hear that case, ruling that China was a better jurisdiction to take the claim. China-based Tencent Holdings, the parent company of Riot Games, then stepped in and won a judgment worth 2.9 million against Moonton and its chief executive. The latest complaint concerns a game called Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Okay, that's okay. Available in North America on both Google Play and Apple, where it is ranked 67th in title. Let's see, in strategy category. Riot's complaint begins as though the court is already familiar. Blah blah. So I was reading up on this before, right? And like every time League changes something, this game also changes it. So like if you, I believe it's at the bottom. Oh, it's not here. So like when League changed the font of the main screen from like League of Legends, it was like green or something. Now it's like gold.
Right.
Bang Bang also changed theirs to like a gold tint. Like, like everything they do, they just like copy it, but just enough so it's like not illegal.
That's so funny.
But like yeah, it's like a blatant ripoff. But I've seen ads for this game, and
I feel
actually
like I have too.
let's see, I believe it had a different name before too. Riot's highly valuable rights, blah blah, rights, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, a minimally tweaked version of Mobile Legends. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it was really called Mobile Legends, and they had to like tweak it because it was just way too similar, so they called it Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Like, okay,
I mean,
you know,
good for
good
them,
good
but
luck against Riot.
yeah.
You know, like oh, let's see here. I'm not gonna. They have how many pages is this? This is 35 pages. I'm gonna read every
Gosh.
page. This is now a court podcast.
I'm just scrolling through the character comparisons, and they're like blatant ripoffs. Oh my
Oh, look at the team
gosh.
up and play.
It's
Wait, what?
page 22 of uh
The document?
the documentation.
No.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Take them down. 10 cent.
Wild Rift's Ash, MOBA, Bang Bang, Yi Shun Shun.
There's a comment that they have in here from somebody, and it's like Wild Rift gets updated with new features by Riot Games. Moonton. Write that down. Write that down.
Like Wild Rift singed mobile. Roger, another poison dude. Oh my god, everything is so. Like everything is like it's so ripped off. They actually they actually have these comments in the document. Oh, I thought you were
Yeah. They like ripped off the Runeterra trailer too. This is crazy.
What? Hold on a second. Muto's
So League has the pool party. They had a summer splash, and the skins are like all the same.
Dude.
That's so funny. Oh yeah, here's the font like you were talking about.
Yeah. See,
Even the font for like Wild Rift is like that, like, you know, spray paint kind of look. They had it for their game too. That's hilarious.
This is unbelievable. This is so bad.
Apparently Wild Rift had a shoe promotion at some point. They also had a shoe promotion.
Dude, oh my
Wow,
god.
this is crazy. All right, Tencent, take them down.
Right? Should like do something like backhanded. Like we're adding a character that's called Bang Bang. He's just like the worst champion in the game. We're just like no health. Like don't pick this champion. Oh my god. Woo, this is so they're gonna get sued.
That's funny.
Like just stop, Muton. They probably have like someone at Riot's headquarters, and it's just like he just like has like a fake mustache. Like we think there's a spy here. It's like who could it be?
What if we give a collie green hair this season?
And the guy has like a shirt that just has like I hate Bang Bang.
Green hair, give everybody green hair.
Our next champion's the Void. Okay, make ours the Lloyd. Uh, how about a champion like Urgot? Like, okay, have them accept shotgun arms. Oh yeah, yeah. Ah man, yeah. So we're gonna download it. It has a 4.5 out
Yeah.
of 5 in the App Store, so I'm excited.
Sounds like a good game.
Yeah. Just two more things before we head out. This one's going to be short. I was talking about this before, and you didn't remember what it was the day before. Did you see it at all? Do you remember it?
I watched the trailer again. I do remember it now. Yeah.
Yeah, it got delayed. I didn't even know it was coming to console or like modern console, but I was kind of excited for this. It looks really clean, but
Yeah.
I don't want to get my hopes up. It's supposed to be an MMO,
like a
but-
Last of Us MMO, basically.
right?
It's really cool.
It was delayed from June to March, which I mean,
It was supposed to be
isn't
out in
super-
June. Oh my god.
Yeah. No. I mean, June of 2023
Oh, okay.
to March of 2023.
Oh, okay.
Because they're shifting from Unreal Engine 4 to 5, which I mean,
Oh,
that's
nice.
cool.
Makes sense.
I want to see more gameplay. It looks really interesting. Another one we have to add to our unfortunately huge list,
Yeah.
and it's on the top of Steam's wish list chart. Millions of people have whitelisted the game.
Nice.
Wish listed, sorry.
Good for them.
I hope it's crossplay. If it's an MMO, I have to imagine it's gonna be crossplay.
Right. It'll be at least the PC and the systems.
Cause like at this point, the fact that my PC can play Vampire Masquerade on like medium, and it's even though the game's unoptimized, it's pissing me off. And I wish I could play it on my Series X. So, last but not least, Monster Hunter Rise is getting another Switch Pro controller because of the Sunbreak expansion. Did you actually? I don't have it here. Did you see? Oh wait, no, I think I sent it to you.
Yeah,
on
the
Discord.
collectors. I had pre-ordered it.
Oh really?
Last, like last month or something. It
Why
went
did it do
live.
that? I didn't even know it went live. But this is the game with the expansion then, right?
Yeah. So it's like the complete
Ah, dude.
the game,
That-
the expansion, the one amiibo, and then I
That-
think some
that
like bonus DLC.
Melenzo, that
Yeah.
Melenzo amiibo. Oh my god, that's a insane. That's insane. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be like that's like a contender for like top amiibo.
Oh yeah. The Monster Hunter amiibos are so clean.
And I think they have two other ones coming out too that aren't even part of the. Wait, how much is the
There's
collector's
7
edition?
more coming out for
7?
Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah.
Wow. Wait, so how many? Oh, this is for $100.
Or no, sorry. There's only 3 amiibos, but you get 4 armor sets exclusively from using those amiibos.
So, sticker
But there's a
pack.
new Palamute and a new Palico amiibo coming out too.
This is for $100, but this is like totally worth it.
Right, because that amiibo is $25. We never get steelbooks for Switch games. Like
Ever.
that's dope.
A pin.
The DLC's $40, I think, by itself.
Yeah, I was
so-
gonna say. So isn't this just
It's basically a wash.
a digital? Wait. Oh, you got a digital voucher?
Yeah, you just get a download code. It's just the DLC.
Oh! I thought it was the game and the deal. Oh, balls! I should have got that.
Yeah, and then you get the Dragon's Bane Hunter set, something for the Palamute, the Palico, and a bunch of like gestures and stickers and stuff.
Ah, that's really cool. I'm jealous. I'm gonna have to check. We're gonna have to do a video on it, or or I want to see a video on it of the amiibo. But that is the show. Yeah, all right. Just some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, check us out everywhere: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Well, I hopefully do something with that. Instagram.
I'll update that eventually.
Discord again, please. Just basically Discord and TikTok are like the two biggest ones we really want to get through. Tell your friends and family about us. On Spotify, you can catch the VOD the day after the lives, which is usually Monday and Friday, but this week got totally hectic. Other than that, guys.
5-star review.
Oh, 5-star review, yes. So hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you next week. Have a good one, guys.
Bye-bye.
Skadoosh.